Welcome, one and all, to the grand finale of Greenhouse Town. If you have been here from the start, you know that we have been through some struggles. And I think it's safe to say, I don't know, some of you might disagree, but I think it's safe to say that we have actually come out fairly healthy where we're at now. So let's go ahead and bump this down. Oh, we got a delivery already. Welcome. Welcome with your orange seeds, Natharine. I will not be partaking in those. So, if you saw the last episode, then you know that we are we're in a pretty good spot, all things considered. We're in a pretty good spot. We are finally stable. We've got 30,000 food in the kitty. And we have some undeveloped or underdeveloped areas. So what I'd like to do in this grand finale is maybe see if we can get some stuff in here, uh, and I don't know, maybe we could even find a way to populate this. Church is full. That one only has 68 members, and that one only has 25. So everybody's coming down to this church. Interesting. Well, hopefully they'll shift around here. But we'll go ahead and put somebody staffing the barber shop. Now, for those of you that don't know about these buildings here, the barber, the dentist, and the clinic are, I believe, in the Red Ketchup mod alone. I don't think that those are from Colonial Charter. Anyways, they all function like a doctor. So if we have an outbreak, it's actually stupid to do what I did. You shouldn't do this, okay? Don't do this. Don't put them all on the same street. What you should do is put them throughout the town so that if somebody like that lives in this building gets sick, okay, they walk right over here. But if somebody in this building gets sick, they're going to walk past all these people and potentially get everybody sick. And the bathhouse, shoot, I forget what the bathhouse functions as, but it's pretty cool too. So let's go ahead and convert. We do have, yeah, we have 1,000 stone. Let's convert this street to stone also. And then let's go ahead and put a, yeah, let's go right into that. Go ahead and put a dirt road in there. So if you watched the last episode, you heard me rambling on about how this was our commons area and how proud I am to have a little commons area because it's historically blah, 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 blah. So let's check our housing difference here. We have 82 families and 86 homes. So believe it or not, before this grand finale is over, we may need to build a house or two, which is almost unfathomable to me, but here we are. Okay, we don't need, let's do that. So now we should have, perfect, okay, 4 and 2. So we'll keep the stone rolling in. Ha! Keep the stone rolling in. That was not even an intentional pun, but there you go. Bonus pun for the last episode. I want to give a special shout out to the people who have watched this whole series. And hey, even just as much so, if it's 6 months or whatever after this series went live and you are watching it now, good on you as well. I really appreciate people consuming my content. I try not to talk too much about, you know, channel goals because you're not here to hear me ramble about being a YouTuber. You're here to watch me play a game that you enjoy. But I will say this much. Uh, watch time is a real thing, okay? Watch time really matters. And, oh wow, look at all this storage. That's great. Watch time really matters. And the thing is, YouTube doesn't care if that watch time was on something today that a video that I just released today, or if that watch time is on a video that I made 2 years ago or 3 years ago. YouTube does not care. Minutes watch is minutes watch. So if you find yourself, are we out of fodder? If you find yourself watching YouTubers' older content, that still helps them, especially if they are not yet monetized. Okay, fodder thatch is down to 60. That is very bad. So I think we will do a few more farms. Maybe we put one in here. I want to leave a little bit of trees there. Maybe we put the next fodder farm. Right there. Look at that. How's that for an eyeball and job? We'll go ahead and pull this out with the full expectation that there will be things that we'll have to gather. Should I give them an access road? Probably. Let's give them an access road going this way also. I hate that. Never mind. I'll do that after this is torn off. So we probably won't get the fodder fast enough, but now what's different now is that we have 30,000 food stored up to help us. If you watch the last episode, we put this old barn pub in because I was thinking there was one of these that let us do mushrooms. Like this one would be cool if it let you do mushrooms, rice, and whatever. We'd be able to swing it if we could do that, but we can't. So, oh well. Turnip seeds. We still don't need seeds. I wonder how random that is and how much that could be based on your playthrough. Do you know what I mean? Like, does the game... I wouldn't think the AI in this game has that kind of smarts. So what we need to do at this point... Okay, water is finally under control. Fodder is low. Fertilizer is good. So as long as we have water and fertilizer, these will keep going. But we'll have a bottleneck on the fertilizer soon if we don't get more fodder going. All right, so what makes sense to go in here? Maybe we do a little, like, gardens, like a common gardens. Something like that could be fun. I know some of our decorative flowers toolbar. I don't think that's what I meant to do. Decorative bushes. Pineapple bush. I thought there were planters. Am I crazy? I thought there were like... I might be thinking of a different game, but I thought you were able to put in like flower planters. Other decorations. A decorative bench. Oh my goodness. I've played this game like a lot of hours and I've never done any of this. Okay. So yeah, let's make this a park. Decorative haystack. Literally had no idea that was possible. Log stack. Decorative rocks. What? No. What? Oh my word. all this stuff I had no idea existed. Oh, table. Table and chairs. Okay, so can I put these things on? Okay, alright, so if I surface the area, marble statue, item ghosted. Maybe we do one there. One there. Is that? Yeah, it's the same dude. Okay, I like that one, even though, yeah, we'll do that. And now, I want to get these, let's do dark stone. That's just how oh, that's ghosted. Is that gonna look, I think that'll look weird if I do it there. Okay. Alright, see, wouldn't that be cool if we could put flowers in there? Maybe we'll do, yeah, that's it. A decorative grapefruit tree. Wouldn't that be something? Let's do a cherry tree here, 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 and here. Now let's get those benches. They were in here. Let's get what do we want. Okay. No, probably more like this job. Yeah, like can sit on the bench there. Can sit on the bench down here. What? What? Wait a minute. I want just give me. Here it is. How many times do we have to spin it around? Okay, so it won't let me put it. Ah! That is, in a word, frustrating. I want it straight across. Can't do it. Not gonna do it. That would be in the path. Whatever. You can. There's fun. Okay. What'd you bring me? Ooh, treats. Like things we might want. Roof tiles, clay. We can get all that. Furniture, healing potions, cured leather, and gilded furniture. You know what? Let's get. This is silly. We don't need any of this, but it's the grand finale. Like, if you're not going to spend the money now, when are you going to spend it? So we're going to get. Let's go with 100 of those, and then 1,400 flowers. We'll buy ourselves some fancy furniture. And I just went past what I was working on. No, I didn't. It's over down here. Okay. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Come on now. Come on, who's gonna give me credit for finally doing some decorating, you know? Pow. Look at that. Look at that. Alright. I do feel like this dead end here bothers me, so I'm gonna go like that, and then like that. This square could put something in, but I was thinking while I'm putzing with it, maybe we do a decorative outhouse. Now that is definitely not something I ever would have thought of. Okay, that thing is a slide facing the other way. This looks like kind of monkey bars. Uh-huh. And a teeter-totter. And that contraption. Oh, and a spinning thing. Okay, cool. Perfect. Yeah, go spin in the flowers, kids. Oh, I love it. I know it's just decorative, but this is pretty cool. All right, let's check our housing balance. We are at 85 families and 86 homes. Let's go. So what I'm going to do is open these four, so we can get these in. And then we are going to not build those yet, since we have these ones already built. We have 27 workers. So let's open up 4 more of these. Get a little bit more food production going. We don't need it, but I'd love to get it to where I don't have a bunch of those unstaffed buildings moving forward. Look at that firewood at 1100. We love to see it. I mean, I feel like the right thing to do would be for me to just cut out that whole section where I was muted. But it's just perfect for the grand finale of this series to leave it in. And I'm not even being like ironic. I genuinely didn't notice that it that it muted me. So you got to see what I was doing with the fodder farms, yada yada. Anyways, what I was just starting to talk about is I can't remember if it's the if it's I want to say maybe there's a building that distributes the alcohol that I'm not utilizing, because I feel like we've had 1600 beer for a long time. But I know on Colonial Charter there's a building that's like the coffee house, or they have one that's like a tavern, one that's a pub. That have different functions. As far as I know, this should they should be able to drink this beer. Why is that not happening? I swear I just saw this go. Oh, maybe okay. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Oh, we're still going to put somebody in here and make us more beer. Alright, and that puts somebody in the tavern. It's somebody in a malt house, somebody in a tavern. Oh, they're making the malt out of barley. That's fine. Or do we... Yeah, what the heck. Roof tiles? I don't remember doing that. I'll switch you back over to bricks. Yeah, clay's fine. We can have somebody getting us clay. We could put somebody in here getting us more sand. We don't really need it, but I just want to get all these buildings back up and running now that we have the people for it. We can't do that one. It seems kind of sick. Can we make anything else? No. Candle maker just makes candles. You know what? Then we're gonna get more candles because I want to see. I want to see that, and we'll go ahead and build these. You can. All right. Let me look and see what grain we have the most of. Barley. That didn't take long to find that. Definitely barley. So you are going to make barley flour. Barley flour. All right, our bigger estates look nice. We built these last episode. We've got the blue one. We've got the, the red, white, and green, as you do. And then this nice big brick house that I apparently was halfway off. But for some odd reason looks kind of cool. Like that. You can't go through that door, and there's a big hole here, but kind of does work in some bizarre, glad I'm not the carpenter kind of way. Anyways, yeah. So some pretty cool architecture in this pack, I will admit. Okay, sorry about that. Didn't mean to get everybody all spun around. Tickets. So these are things that get produced when somebody goes to the theater, which we have not built, but there's perfume. Oh yeah, we're making perfume we could be selling. Let's go ahead and maybe buy this. And boots are the same; they function the same as clothing. We could buy meals. We could buy weapons. So I did a whole series on where we made weapons and armor and sold those. That was fun. Actually, I think I'm gonna buy the tools. Well, 170 tools isn't bad. Let's buy 50 tools and 150 charcoal. That'll set us back 1350. So we'll do 100 linen and 550 flowers. And we are not muted this time. It must be because, yeah, it was definitely a backspace key because I changed the number last time. Can't believe it. Look at all that water now. After as much as we've struggled, we finally... I feel like this barley's going to go down fast now that we're making... Well, I just saw sorghum. 500 sorghum. A little bit of oats. I don't know. I think I need to shut down the malt house. It's cool and all, but I don't want to get ourselves in trouble. Alright, what do we put in here? That's the burning question. We're in the spring of 49. We're going to be done in the year 50, so... I do find it interesting that... Oh, there it goes. I was going to say that I fired up, like, those four... I guess these ones aren't built yet, but... I feel like I fired up several greenhouses, and we're still at 30,000 food. What do you think? Do I do like maybe a housing block like this, or more of these guys? Is there any? You know what? Boston Homes. That's what we haven't done yet. So let's do Boston Homes. We'll call this Little Beantown. So we want to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, still haven't repeated a color. And then and what kind of streets do we want to give Little Beantown? Sandstone? We haven't done sandstone streets yet. I guess we'll just leave that. Was there a house there? Oh, okay, perfect. Alrighty. Now we're gonna have too many houses again, if those even get built by the time I end the episode. But it's the point. It's the fact of the matter. All right, let's get in there. You know, I feel like some of the best moments we've had in this whole series have been just kind of getting in there, seeing what the people are up to. It's not all about efficiency, you know. There's more to this game. Look at this granary. Okay, I love this. I love this. We've got beans, berries, broccoli, cake, carrots, kale, mushroom, peanuts, pepper, rice, sorghum, squash, strawberry, turnips, watermelons, and wheat. This is all products of these greenhouses. We're making cake here with flour and honey at the little bakery. Got our town hall, got a market, tons of water being pumped. Got the school with the decorative cherry trees. Our sand and glass making, charcoal, foundry. The very first tool shop and clothing maker, tailor, I guess. Cotton, flax fields, apiary, fodder farms. I mean, this is quite a layout. Let's go ahead and throw. We don't need them, but we'll go ahead and put those guys in here. Look at all these supplies. I love this too. Like all this industrial storage. Very cool. Very cool to see how the mechanics of the game play out. You know, these ideas that you have and you hope they work, and then they do. I wish I could pan or zoom the camera. Like I want to move forward, but like half speed. I can feather it, kind of, but it's still whether the button is down or not. Like, look at this. This is cool. All these houses churning out their steam or their smoke because of their fires. It's fall. Look how cool the commons area looks now. Yes. We have achieved our goal. Do you remember when this little pod of houses was like way far away from downtown? I built this when we hadn't even filled this in yet. It was crazy. Why is this not getting done? Glass. Are you making glass or still bottles? Glassware. Yeah, there we go. That'd be the problem. Probably have way more bottles than we're ever going to need. What do they need? Glass. Okay. Oh, okay. We do continue to make. Yeah, let's go ahead and put some perfume in here. I don't know if we get another trait. Oh, look at that. How's the timing on that? I have no idea how much perfume I have ready to sell, but oh, it's the same as linen. Interesting pricing on that. I'm not too worried about our tools. Maybe I'll buy some copper alloy tools since they brought it. Wool, nice. There was a time where that would have been really helpful, but we don't really need it now. Let's do 100 copper tools and let's go 200 charcoal. Still have a lot of flowers. Alrighty, see you next time, trader. Alright, so that's weird. This church is full now, and this one is not. Do we put in another chapel? Question mark. What we probably need is another cemetery. We've had a lot of death around here. Do we need another fodder farmer, he asked, question mark. What's fodder looking like in here? Must be 0. We'll do by name, it's easier to find. Fodder thatch is at 174. Well, it's not 0. But it's not great either. With 29 extra laborers, let's put a couple. Uh-oh. There we go, an outbreak of yellow fever. This person, we hope, is headed down here to the doctor. So what I like to do, everybody plays this a little bit differently, but I actually like to go back to my 5X. I don't like to feel the dread. If they're going to get other people sick, they're going to get them sick. There's nothing we can really do about it. So come down here, take some, rosemary, sage, and thyme. Whatever herbs help with yellow fever. Probably tea. If I had to bet, it's some form of tea. Okay, people dying of old age, but not yellow fever, we hope. Who is this? Who are you? Mylathany. You're a student, 17-year-old female student. Mylathany? Mylathany. Get well soon, Mylathany. She did. She got well soon. Very nice. Okay, are we ready? Do we have enough flour to start making bread at this bakery? He asked, with hopefulness in his voice. Flour, 450. 450. But we have 2 mills going. Let's go ahead. What the heck? We're at the point now in the save that we can have a little more fun, I think. We got lumber and stone. We just need the glass. They're probably making the glass for these first. Yeah, they're getting there. We'll go ahead and staff these 2. We're making barley and barley. Let's put one of these on mushrooms and one of these on tomatoes. $33,000 food, 355 tools, almost 500 clothes. Little low on the lumber these days. So let's go ahead and clear some of this. I'm actually really surprised that the wood is that low because we clear cut that one section. Boy, I got the spacing pretty good here, I think. Just about overlapping between those. Are we ready to put in the parallel road now? Let's try it. Let's say from this, because there's a road here. Let's make this a crossroads. There we go. Over the river and through the woods. All right, friends. Despite me putting in the Boston homes, they're not quite built yet. But I think this is a sufficient place to end it. We got to wander around the city a little bit. So our final, let's rewind here. Our final tally, after all the trouble we've been through, we have 91 families and 90 homes. We have 269 citizens with 99% clothed and 100% educated, 5 hearts of health, 5 stars of happiness, 31,000 food in the bank. It feels like a success. If we look at our population graph, you can see the 5-year outlook looks great. The 100-year outlook, actually, let's go to the 50-year outlook. You can see this is what happens when you accept too many nomads. Boom, and then this was our catastrophic failure. That's probably worth a a social media post or something, because it's a really interesting experience that we had with this playthrough. I genuinely have to say that I appreciate anybody who stopped by and participated in this. If you left a comment, if you liked a video, if you watched a video, especially if you watched the whole series through this grand finale, I'm so thankful. I believe I'm going to take a little bit of a banished break, but I am pre-recording some of these, so maybe I'm taking my banished break right now while you're watching this, and we'll be back with probably another series using the Colonial Charter. I'm going to try to make some sort of interesting challenge, but we want to use some of the tropical assets. I've not really done a playthrough with that. So I'll see if I can't cook up a storyline for us, and we'll have a tropical paradise playthrough next. But until then, thank you so much for being here to watch the Great Greenhouse Challenge. I hope you enjoyed the story as much as I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed playing it. And I will see you in the next one. Bye for now, everybody. Thank you again. I really liked this one. I hope you did too.